Hello and welcome back to Boring Dad Gaming, where today we're going to be playing some more Strange Horticulture. We'll just continue our save here. So I think we've just finished day 7 or 8. Forget exactly which, day 7. So it's going to be day 8 Friday, because we're going to end the day here. And this might be the day that we find out a bit more what's happening with the Cult of Dendru, or whoever they are, who asked me to place a plant outside a church a couple of days ago. Lowick to Ilgill Head. Foxfield to Crinkle Cracks. Mysterious. At first she felt free, but it wasn't long before the reality of her situation began to take its toll. She stole food when she was hungry and slept in makeshift shelters, not knowing where she was going, not caring. Eventually she made her way to Grisdale Forest, which is where the Sisterhood lives. Right. So before we do anything else, I actually want to have a look at this card that I suddenly thought between while I was just finishing up the last episode that maybe I could use this to have a look at the card and see if there's anything hidden here. Why can't I put the red ebony in this? Or maybe it doesn't need it. How do I use this thing? I presume it would just show up. The other thought I had would be if I open up the map. Now let's do this. If I take this card, I was thinking maybe it matches these indentations match like a bit of bit of coastline. That looks like it, doesn't it? I see. Yeah, so it's that one just behind here. Oops. Good. Yeah. Those are the two thoughts I had. Read that card, and it seems like the second instinct was correct. The gentle sound of flowing water, the sunlight through scattered clouds. A reset. Okay, so let's click these. So these are plants I probably should have had days ago, but because I was a bit slow on the uptake with the clue, yeah. So let's have a look at these, because I think this is probably Aguria, this one. This looks like a little soft lambswool type thing. Light blue flowers. There we go. So this is Aguria, and I'm confident enough to purple label that. Aguria. That's an A. That's probably our first one. Yeah. And then this other plant is... what did we just get? It was this one, wasn't it? A rather unpleasant scent. Okay, let's have a quick look if we've got anything that could line up with that. Aguria we've just done. Copper Caledonian we've done. Drantheum's got the long leaves. It's not that. Elderfinium? Intoxicating sweet scent. Solomon's Scepter is a sweet scent, so it's not that. Embersole. Doesn't say anything about razor sharp leaves, so I doubt it's that. That's a mushroom. I think we've got that one. I think we've got those. Long vericant. It's not that. Meek dew? It was bunches of flowers all clumped together, wasn't it? So I don't think it's that. Storian's... what's wild coal? Berries. Yeah, I was going to say Storian's berries as well. Let's just have a quick look at the meek dew and just remind ourselves. Beautiful flowers made up of many smaller florets. Still don't think we have that one. So, okay. Let's close that. And we're actually going to go straight out again because we've got this clue as well, this Lowick to Ilgill Hill. Let's bring it on. So, Ilgill Head, Lowick. There's Lowick. So I'm kind of looking for things north or south of it. Or east and west. There was nothing there. Ilgill Head. Lowick to Ilgill Head. Oh, it's there. Lowick to Ilgill Head. Okay. Foxfield here to Crinkle Crag. So I'm assuming that's over this way and it's making like a cross. Crinkle Crags. Where is the Crinkle Crags? Here. Alright, so that to there. And that to there. So it's going to bisect at some point. How do I draw lines on it? Anything here? Oh! Hello? Ooh, there's stuff here. Ooh, there's all sorts of things. Okay. Well, that's not that, I don't think. Alright, pop that back for now, because we're trying to solve this one. So Loic to Elgol head. Hang on, I'm just putting my fingers on the screen, just trying to bisect these things. I think it's here. Let's see. Nothing here. No. Okay. Be a while till we recharge that, and there's a lot of stuff to go and check out. So let's we'll open for the day. Let's give Edinburgh a quick tickle. Let's see what the day brings us. Ennis Aylford. You were wise to pledge your support to the Seeds of Redemption. Together we are stronger. Now that the Dendru has awoken, the redemption is upon us. It is a glorious time. Those of us who have put our faith in the woken Dendru will be saved, but we must act swiftly. We will be in touch soon. Praise the Dendru. Oh, we've got little, Ooh. This is interesting, because I had no idea this was here. Ennis Aylford, a man who claims to represent the group known as the Seeds of Redemption. He grew up in nearby Gosforth, but it is rumoured that he spent some time living in Rydal Cave. It is not clear what happened in the intervening years, but by the time he came to Undermere, he had dedicated his life to the one he called the Woken Dendru. And we've got all our interactions with them, a chat log, that's pretty cool. What about this one? Do we know anything about this? Unknown. Little is known about the mysterious woman in the jade mask. She is occasionally seen in Undermere, but people understandably avoid her cold demeanour. What about the witch? She also brews a lovely cup of tea. The psychic, the sister, the occult scholar, the investigator, the librarian, the hunter. Forest is one of the Dreyer, a group that builds tolerance to the harmful effects of Dranthium from childhood so that they can harness the plant's potent mind-enhancing abilities. It comes at a price. They will die if they stop taking it. Rumours that an ancient evil has arisen were too much for Forest to resist. Dreyer means hunter in the old tongue. He has travelled a long way to kill it. Woman in the jade mask, the cultist, the barrister. Cool. Alright. Didn't even know that was there. Bios, I mean, it's right here, isn't it? I should have known, really. Oh, it's her again. Unknown. My mind is clouded. Dark. I see it and it sees me. All of me. Elderfinium is the answer. It must be. Okay, well, lucky for you, lady. I know where to go get some of that. If you can just indulge me when I disappear. Elderfinium grows here in this square. Whoever wrote on my map has been very helpful. I would never have thought to come out to this desolate place in search of plant life, but a quick search yields exciting results. That's Elderfinium then. Larkshine is a plant with a powerful defense mechanism. It releases stinging barbs triggered by a light touch. The pain is said to be unbearable and can last for several days. Sometimes confusingly called the kidney flower. This is thought to be a reference to the kidney-shaped seeds held within the spiny pods that grow on this plant. I don't think I have that currently, but we can label the Elderfinium at least. Where are my E's? That probably goes there actually. Probably shuffle things along a little bit. Okay. So that's good. Next. Grace Enright, she's new. My mum was into horticulture. I found this among her things. Golden light, that's a plant, right? I'm not sure what long Meg could mean, though. Is that another plant? She loved this shop. Alright, what do we got? Alright, so I think what we might do is visit another one of these locations that we can see with the little tool here. There's the Great Oak. Tomb of the Hunter, interestingly. Maybe we should go and see the Great Oak. It's just above the forest there, this middle one. A huge tree stands before me, impossibly tall and wide, bigger than I ever could have imagined any living thing might be. Its upper branches graze the sky. Oh, okay, well I've been there, but there wasn't much to do, was there, so... Golden light, Long Meg. Let's have a little zoom in on our map. What could be Long Meg? Not the lakes. Looking at the rivers. Meg. Long Meg. I'm not seeing anything. I'm not seeing anything, so let's close that. Let's zoom out. Where's her note? Does this do anything? Start at Long Meg. Oh yeah, these are directions once we know where Long Meg is, isn't it? So that's not very helpful. Long Meg. What's that? Hey. I'm not going to spend too long on here. I don't know if it's something I can decode yet, or whether I have to wait for something to help me do that. We can travel again, though. So why don't we go... it's a bit zoomed in. Okay, so we're going to try this again. We're going to go Ilgul Head there. Lowick there. Crinkle Crags there. It could be here. Yeah, I think it must be here. Oh, it was. Good. The magpie sees me before I see it. I do not know how long it has been watching me, but I can tell that it is interested in my movements. A strange sensation creeps over me, and I feel an urge to leave this place, but not before collecting a plant for further study. One for sorrow. Turning to leave, I see another magpie and another plant I've never seen before. Two for joy. Before I pick those, I'm just going to move over here so these plants are into this side. Ooh, I think I might have the page for that. Delicate scent, purple turning to pink at the ends. Let's close this up. It's not Guria. It's not that. It's not that. Might be Embersoul? No. Oh, do we know what oh yeah, we found Elderfinium, didn't we? What's Larkshine? Oh, that's the spiky one, isn't it? Okay. Long Veracund. Oh, it could be that, you know. I wasn't happy with that one, because if you click on this, the leaves are for the diagram, it just seemed like the leaves were further spaced. I think that might be Long Veracund. I mean, I'll at least put the yellow label on it. mystery shelf. Purple flowers with a gentle scent. Okay, what else do we have? Wild Cole's berries, isn't it? Yeah. Okay, I don't think I know what that is yet then. Or I don't have the clue for it. We can explore again in any second, so maybe we'll do that again. And we'll go to the Hunter's Cave. Tomb of the Hunters. Yes, that's on that little mountain bit just west of Jack's Rake. There. The memorial bears the name Swaif Prior. It stirs a memory. He was one of the Dreher. Theirs is a lonely life at the mercy of a dangerous addiction. They build a tolerance to the Dranthium sap in childhood that they might benefit from its potent effect, but they will die if they stop taking it. An unusual plant grows sparsely around the memorial. I wonder if this is Dranthium. It looks like it. So if I look up Dranthium in my little book. Yeah, those leaves. It doesn't have the flowers included in the diagram. It says sharp edges. I don't know if that is mentioned anywhere here. But I mean, the leaves look just like that, don't they? I'll yellow it for now. Yellow label it for now. But if we have to use Dranthium for anything, I will use it. I will use it. Right. Dranthium. Don't even try to stop me. Up on the mystery shelf. Good, well, I feel like we're making some progress, you know. We've got quite a lot of labels on plants now. Where's the Wandering View gone off again? I think it has. Where is it? Oh. There it is. It has moved, because it was alphabetical. It keeps moving around the order. That's changed, interestingly. Oh, this long Meg thing's going to bother me. Unless it's an anagram of something. I don't know. No, I don't know. Let's have another quick look at the map, maybe. Long Meg. And I'm going to look at things that might be an anagram of it. Long Meg. Seeing anything. Okay, well let's get our next customer in. Anne Wood. Oh, she went old, didn't she? She was younger, wasn't she? Help me! The amulet! I can't remove it and it's drawing the life from me. Long Veracund. Okay, well this is our chance to test our supposition here. Oh, I can feel it working. Thank you. Hey, Long Veracund. Okay, well that's a bingo. Caldery. Users of Caldery are not well known. Some say it has applications in dark magic, but this author has found neither substance nor specifics to back up those claims. Those who worship that huntress Arjuna place the flower as an offering to ensure a successful hunt. It grows from a thin stem with small leaves. No, it's not that, is it? Long Veracund, we can verify. Nope, that's the wrong one. I'll leave it purple for now. Okay, where are my L's? J before L. What was it called? Long Veracund. So that would go there. Okay, we could explore again, but it's the Long Meg thing. I don't know. Gemgnol. tell you what, I might pause the video here and just have a real peruse of this map. Try and find anything I think this could be. I don't want to subject you to this. So I will pause, and then when we come back, hopefully I'll have found it. Okay, so I did look up a bit of a hint, and it suggests that we can't solve this yet, but we will be at some point given something that will solve that for us. Or at least, you know, put us on the right path. So I'm not going to push that any further. Let's call in the next customer. Let's just make tidying up my workspace a little bit here. Amos Duncan, I think he's new. Oh, it's good to see you, my friend. He sends us letters, doesn't he? I've been on the road so long I started to wonder if you were still on the other end of the letters I've been sending. Back in town for a few days, though, and I wanted to give you these before I forgot. I found them in the pocket of an overcoat that belonged to your uncle. They might mean... I almost threw them away, but I thought the symbols on them might mean something to you. Hello. Right, you go in there. So, these look a little bit like a puzzle and a code. So, let's solve this. Those two look like they go together. That kind of does. This goes there, I think. Actually, not quite. Maybe this one. And then this one hopefully fits there. I think that does. Okay, so let's try this. It's a 6-sided flower. That's right. A 5-sided flower. 5-petaled flower, I should say. An upward... No, a 4-petaled flower. A downward-facing tulip type thing. Like that. And a 3-petaled flower. How's that? Ooh, hello. Got some things. Got a page. The Devil's Nightcap. This plant is known colloquially as a corpse's friend. If ingested as a seed, it will cause a slow, agonizing death, and the plant will grow out of the body once deceased. It has a slight pleasant scent, not dissimilar to pine needles. Boiling the root in vinegar creates a tonic against fevers and poisons. Don't think I have that currently. We've got a Briar's Disc, often called a smuggler's disc. Is that this? It's a simple device that can be used to send messages, the location of a cached cargo, for example. The principle is cunningly straightforward, but the code is indecipherable to prying eyes. Both parties must be in possession of a disc of identical size with the same symbols etched around the edge. Oh, it's this, isn't it? Well, I've already kind of worked out how that works, because I did the eye thing, didn't I? So that's fine. These can be tucked away now. We have Robert Barrow's Medicinal Herbology in Kendal. That's probably somewhere we could go look up. We have Trimblehuff. The Trimblehuff is traditionally used as decoration at weddings, as it is thought to strengthen relationships. A cross-section of the small, cup-like flowers... Oh, let's just say, yeah. They generally point downward to avoid filling with water and to allow easy access for pollinating insects. Well, I don't think I've got that either yet. Close this. Gosforth, and it's got a symbol. I think Gosforth's a place on the map. We could maybe go visit that. I'd also like to visit Kendal, so let's do those next. Let's pop into Kendal first. I find the Medicinal Herbology shop off Blackhall Road. I know you, says the man behind the counter. Robert Barrow, presumably. You're the owner of Strange Horticulture. 2 hours later, after a lengthy and engaging discussion covering a variety of botanical subjects, we decide on a trade. It turns out Robert is a collector of unusual fungi, and I have just the thing for him. Is that the Copper Caledonian? It is. Oh, we get 3 plants, look. Whoa, okay. Well, they're all slammed in here, so let's put them on sort of the mystery spots over here for now. We'll come back to those. Everything's got shoved up here now. Okay, well that's good. Let's bring in the next customer while we're waiting for our exploration thing to fill up. I have no idea what any of this means, but it seems like you might find it interesting. I found it while clearing out the nook off the east wing. Oh, a letter. Baylock's Elixir. Made from the crushed petals of 3 distinctive plants, Baylock's Elixir is a potent aid to memory, allowing those who drink it to ensure that they retain important information that they will never forget. Care must be taken after drinking, however, to avoid the fate of Grey Gale, who slowly lost her mind after taking Baylock's and staring at a blank wall for 12 hours. Okay, that might come into play later. Let's leave that there. Okay, we're leaving that there for now. Close up our map. What else have we got going on here? Right, so we've done Robert Barrow. Still waiting for Gosforth to open. Let's pop that back there for now. Where's my book? So we've got quite a lot of plants now. I might work through. Should we work through and just the ones we haven't identified yet? Caldery. It just says it grows from a thin stem with small leaves. Anything there that kind of resembles that? I don't think so. A Devil's Nightcap. Okay, so these are... This looks like a piney scent, isn't it? A rather unpleasant scent here. Dark purple flowers. Rhubarb. Musty old books. A overpowering, sickly sweet scent. Oh, there was one that smelled a bit like Solomon's Scepter, wasn't it? That might be it. Purple flowers, long leaves. That one just glows. Okay. I think I know Dramthian. Ember Soul. Don't think any of those. Mainly because it comments on razor sharp leaves. Mushroom, we know Fever Kiss. I think we know Henchuck. Larkshine's spiny and stuff, isn't it? So I don't think any of those are. Meek Dew. Yeah, Painful Sore. So I think that would be brought up in the description still. So I don't think we've come across that yet. That's berries. I don't think we've got any berries. Trimble Huff. That's got a downward facing flower, hasn't it? Which these are not. And then we've got Wild Coal, which is also berries. So which was the one that said it smelled a bit like Solomon's doodad, so to speak? I don't know, but I don't think any of those fit the bill. Well, let's go to Gosforth though. That was another clue that we had, wasn't it? Where's Gosforth at? Here it is. Oh, I should not have come here. A darkness hangs over this town like an executioner's blade. I feel a rising dread in my chest. Oh dear. Ooh, not nice, Gosforth. Where's that coin? Here it is. Got a symbol there. Maybe its use will become apparent, but not yet. Right, I guess we'll end the day. In Tebay, a noble elder stood silently, watching starry skies. I think I know what to do with that card. A young woman alone in the world. She was taken in by the sisterhood and given a home. It was a chance for redemption. A new start. Day 9, Saturday. So I think I know what to do with this card. We'll have to have it here though. So Tebay, which is here. I think these are compass directions. So North, east, south, south, west, south, south. There we go. I find myself on a patch of moorland, surrounded by jagged peaks and menacing clouds. A distinctive plant stands out against the swathes of purple heather. And there, another. 2 plants. You think interesting? Have a quick look at our stuff. Caldery. That could be caldery. Couldn't it? Deep blue flowers. It doesn't really mention anything. It grows, all it says it grows from a thin stem with small leaves, which I think describes that. The plants look like it. 5 petals. Yep. Yeah, so I think, and I'll purple label that as well. I'm fairly confident that that is caldery. Where will that go? Between those two. Like so. Okay, well let's open up, shall we? Simone Green again, librarian. Long Meg. Sorry, I've not heard of it, but I'll keep an eye out for you in the library. As long as you can get me some Fever Kiss, that is. Too many late nights at the library are taking their toll. Fever Kiss, I believe we have that. Or at least we believe we do. I'll get some of that. Yeah, and it confirmed that was right. Mountain Astery. Promotes an aura of confidence and persuasiveness. The large cup-like flowers produce a stale, damp smell. Musty? A musty smell? Where'd that page go? What was that called? Mountain Astery, wasn't it? Large, cup-like flowers. I mean, that would suggest that I'll yellow label it because, you know, I'm not 100%, but I think that's Mountain Astery. I'll pop that up there. Okay, who's next on the agenda? That's the postman. There's talk around town of a woman who wears a green mask made of jade. There are all sorts of odd balls in Undermere, but that's certainly unusual. Beckfoot candle. Looks like another thing that this is used for. There is a candle on there. Okay. So Beckfoot first. It doesn't ring a bell with me. There's Beckfoot. Candle. So that would be this square, yeah? The candle leads me east of wastewater. To the north, the mighty Scafell Pike grazes the sky, the tallest peak in England. The challenge beckons to me. Perhaps another time. Beckfoot plant. Oh, I think we know what that is. Alright, pop this back. Archive that. It was... oh, I'll have to look it up. Larkshine, wasn't it? That looks very much like it. Kidney-shaped seeds held within the spiny pods. Yeah, I'm confident enough to purple label that, I think. Quite distinctive. Where are me L's? So after Lady of Summer. That's where I'll go. Blink. Where's our wandering bew wandered off again? There it is. It's at the end of the line. Just leave it there. Alright, who's next? Forest. Okay, the hunter. Now I've been in town. I've been talking to people around town, trying to learn as much as I can about this beast that is rumoured to have been seen in these parts. In the old world, they called this thing the Servant, but the people here seem to have forgotten that name. Except the group calling themselves the Seeds of Redemption. They are something I did not expect, and they have made it clear that they want me to stay away from the Servant. They seem to worship it. I need more Dranthium. Now this is one we had a question mark by, so I guess we'll see if this is correct. And it was. Palliance. Most plants offer a small improvement to air quality, but the Palliance is in a class of its own. It is sometimes called sweet breath, thanks to the freshness of the air in its vicinity. The many short leaves of this plant are thought to help filter toxins from the surrounding air. Could be this. Might be that. Because that's not long vericant now, we know that. However, we know this is Dranthium, so where should we pop this? These all sort of shifted everything down. Although, I think it should go there. Okay, so Palliance. Let's quickly look that up. Should just go to the index. Many short leaves. They are a bit pointed. It does say pleasant, fresh aroma. That one just said small leaves, didn't it? I'll yellow label it. I'm not 100%, but I'm fairly sure. Where are my labels? Chuck it up there. Okay, well we could go somewhere, but we don't know where to go, so I guess we'll call in the next customer. Reuben. I crept around Black Coombe 2 nights ago in the pitch black. That eyebright is some potent stuff. I could see as clear as day. Up on the fell I found a shallow pit full of skulls. Some deer, fox, badger, and some human. There was an eerie silence about the place, and every part of me was screaming to get out of there. Back down on the flat I heard a terrible noise like an axe-maker's whetstone, but unmistakably animal. High on the ridgeline I saw a cowled woman wearing a jade mask, watching me, and beside her, something dark, inhuman and bloody huge. I don't mind admitting that I'm out of my depth on this one. I'll need to speak to Verona again. While I'm here, I'll grab some wild coal for my pounding head. I don't have any wild coal, at least I don't think I do. That could be it. Let's have a look at the wild coal, see if we can... see if we do have some. Purple berries. Purple red berries. Could be this, couldn't it? I've marked it as possibly storeroom, but let's put it in as possibly wild coal. And it was. Norwood. The bite of the crunchy root of this plant has the effect of a cold bucket of water thrown over the face. An unpleasant sensation accompanied by sharp focus. It is claimed that Norwood releases spores that are invisible to the naked eye, showing only under unnatural light. Not a very clear picture of that. However, we know this is wild coal now, so... we'll add it to our pile of purples. Let's go over there by the Wandering View. Yeah, that Norwood thing, I don't have anything that kind of rings any bells. I mean, there's this. I don't think it's that, though. Next customer, I suppose. Amy Sullivan. My son is very sick. Someone told me about a mushroom that produces a thick, milky liquid that will help relieve his stomach pains. I'm willing to try anything. So we have a couple of things here. There was the Bishop's Parasol that someone used before. Stomach pains. Milky fluid. Okay, so I think it is Bishop's Parasol then. Don't know why that's there. Plant identified. We knew that anyway. Let's pop that. No. Let's pop that down there. This should go right here. Okay. I guess we're ringing that bell. Verona Green. Poor Reuben, he looks a little worse for wear this morning. He took it hard when his wife died and never did quite give up the drink. I think I know what ritual was performed at the stone circle. It all adds up. It was a summoning spell. Someone called to something across the void and tried to bring it here, and with the state of that body all torn to shreds, I'd say they succeeded. And then the Gilded Dendra. That really got me thinking. I found this in Dr. Worthing's bestiary, a little light reading for you. I'm headed to Grisdale Forest again. The Sisterhood will know more. Okay, here we go. It has many names. Some call it the Woken Dendru, believing it to be related in some way to the deadly Gilded Dendra plant. Others call it the Night Stalker, the Miasma, or the Dread. But the most common name for it in the Shires is the Servant. You'll have heard of it in children's songs such as Keep the Fire Burning and Servant and Master, and there are hints of it in the older stories, but nobody alive has seen it in the flesh. It is said that the dead ground northeast of Tebay, where nothing grows but black Digitatus mortis, was caused when the Servant last walked our lands hundreds of years ago. Northeast of Tebay. Okay, let's check that out. Okay. The wide area of blackened ground here is known to locals as Dead Man's Field. Dark mushrooms protrude from the soil like fingers reaching out from the grave. It's interesting. Eerily like a ghostly hand. Okay, I don't think I have anything currently in my stuff that would like devil's hand. Oh, did I have something called a devil's something? Hang on. Devil's nightcap. Yeah, it's not that. Okay, we can archive that. Still not sure about that. Okay. Let's just, I think we've got time for one more day. Day 10. Ooh, blank. Interesting. Every day she attentively followed the teachings of the Arda. Every day she patiently performed the tasks given to her. Every day thoughts of the book itched away at the back of her mind. Day 10, Sunday. I might use the tool on that. Ah, haha. A secret uncovered is a secret no more. 2 miles north of Foxfield. Okay, let's do that now. Foxfield's down here. 1, 2. 3 ravens circle above, their caws and croaks cleaving the silence. An omen. I take what I came for and leave. Oh, it's a funny looking thing, isn't it? It's quite easy to cut oneself on the jagged leaves, I've just found out. Did I have something that referred to jagged leaves? This could be it. Produces flowers with many petals. Yep. Watch out for the leaves, they're razor sharp. Okay, well I think that's Ember Soul then. I'm not wholly happy with that, just because the shape of the flower doesn't quite look the same, but I'll yellow label it Ember Soul. Okay, who's first? There's the postman. One from your librarian friend today. In reference to your question the other day about Long Meg, I'm afraid I do not have an answer, but Calder Abbey has a wealth of knowledge on local law. If you ever go there, the monks will request a plant from you, but they won't tell you what they want, a sort of test. They never allowed me in to look through their stacks, Simone. Okay, Calder Abbey, we can go do that. That's up here, isn't it? A much smaller window opens within the much larger oak door. From the darkness within, a voice proclaims, "Only a friend may enter." And which was the plant that we had to give to show friendship? It was one of the early ones we got. I feel like it was this. Offering a fox button is considered to be by some to represent a contract of friendship. And that was this one, wasn't it? Yeah, because I think we've done this before, giving that to people. Sheep snap. The sheep snap is thought to bring good fortune when prepared correctly. The green seed pods of the sheep snap have a hard outer shell and sound hollow when tapped. To the south they call this plant bulbs of Bayon. I don't think we have anything that kind of fits that. The hatch snaps shut and the oak door swings inward slowly without a sound. I am ushered in by a man wearing a plain brown robe. He nods silently when I ask about Long Meg and leads me through the abbey to a small library filled with scrolls and books. Without a word, he pauses for a moment, surveying, before selecting a scroll and handing it to me. Regarding Long Meg, there is a stone circle north of Undermere. According to local legend, some hundreds, perhaps even thousands of years ago, a witch known as Long Meg lived nearby, along with her daughters. They were wild, godless people who practiced evil magic, until one night they went too far, and Meg and her daughters were turned to stone. The tall stone that stands apart from the main circle is called Long Meg by the locals. Okay, well that's given us the clues we need, I think, so let's bring this back in. We're not quite there yet. We're nearly there. Maybe we'll do one more customer while we're waiting. Verona Green. The Sisterhood are trying my patience again. If the old Ada was around, but she's not. They've kept their secrets for hundreds of years. If there was ever a time to share them, it is now. They know of a way to defeat this servant, some ritual or weapon or something, but their stubborn pride won't bring them to ask for help. I won't sit idly by and do nothing. I'd better have a little chat with this new Ada, and I think I'd take along some mountain astery with me. Well, this was a question mark one, wasn't it? But the large cups are quite distinctive, so I think it's this. Correct. Weeping Bell, a plant that is believed by many to lead to gold. You'll have about as much luck searching for the end of a rainbow. The soft, frilled leaves can soothe insect bites and stings. It is also known as golden light and sometimes fool's hope. Okay, well, we're going to look for golden light now, as it happens. Stone circle. So there's the daughters. And they said there's one that kind of sits apart. Could it be Tarn Crag? Let me read my note about it again. The tall stone that stands apart from the main circle is called Long Meg. Aye. Because this one's just inching into that square. Do you think it means that? Or is it Tarn Crag? I don't know. I'm going to have to take a guess. I'm going to guess it's the one that's just inching into this square. Because that's quite a ways off, isn't it? Let's be honest. So we'll start at Long Meg. Say here. South 3. 1, 2, 3. East 2. 1, 2. Let's try this. Did we do it? From Kentmere, I follow the bearing of the eye and end up in a small forest north of Kendal. The woods are thick with briar and brambles, but among the tangled undergrowth, a type of flower is flourishing. Yeah, I've been there before, so that didn't work. The tall one standing apart. I mean, it could be Tarn Crag, but it's just so far off. Alright, well, I guess we'll probably see another customer while we're waiting for that to recharge again. Alright, let's bring someone in. Thomas Green, he's new. I'll finish the designs you asked me to work on. Be very careful unwrapping these. Some of the glasswork is quite delicate, and I've taken great care transporting them. My lab equipment's finally here. I'll now be able to brew elixirs using ingredients from my plants. Oh, look at that. What does this say? Patterson's Guide to Fatal Fungi and Their Antidotes. Spring wax cap, sometimes fatal, can usually be cured by taking hop heart boiled in vinegar. Sunset Mountcap, generally not fatal in small doses. Use crushed leaves from sour bandy to cure. Bishop's Parasol, often fatal, can be remedied using the sap from lemon dandy. Copper Caledonian, often fatal, no known cure. Farmer's Worry, often fatal, antidote, it can be made using Royal Gentia. Interesting. Maybe we'll leave that there. Baylock's Elixir. Yeah, we'll have to wait on that. We can travel again. Let's try this again. And I think I may have been overthinking it before. Should we just take it from here? Where's my little note? South 3, East 2. 1, 2, 3, East 2, 1, 2. Let's try that. The river is in its youth here, flowing swiftly through the rocks with a melodic gurgle. Among the tall grasses that line the riverbank is a much more unusual looking flower. That would be Golden Light, which has another name that I've forgotten. Oh, we're done with that. And we're done with that. So what's its actual name in this book? Weeping Bell, wasn't it? Yeah. Where are you, Weeping Bell? We'll go purple. Pretty confident on this one. Oops. There we go. I do declare this one's called Weeping Bell. Alright. Okay, let's have someone else in the shop, shall we? Bethany Coleman. The new Arda wouldn't like me being here, but the forest is in danger. I spoke with Verona Green earlier. It's bad. If the Dendru has awoken, then it will come for us. You must place an offering at the altar of Arduina. Alright, I'm going to have a look at the map. So we've got a mountain and a river and a church. It's got a vertical river. This one? Would there be a mountain and a church? Where's the abbey? That's all the way over there. It could be here. Ooh, that's a church. It's just not marked. Yeah, that's a little... I think it's here. Do we even have a little... No, there's nothing there, but... I'm going to guess that it's... And there's another church down here, which I think is that one in Rosland. So yeah, so let's try this square. It seems Beth has been able to keep her fellow sisters away from this part of the forest. For now, at least. The trees are thick here. Old, too. The altar seems to belong here. As much part of the forest as the gnarled trunks and twisting roots. I must place an offering to the goddess Arduina. And we have a couple of options here, so we'll check out what they do. So Embersol first. It's thought to have protective properties, sometimes given as an offering to various deities in return for sanctuary. So as an offering for protection. And Caldery to ensure a successful hunt. Okay, maybe we'll put Caldery there. Is that this one? No, that's Candy Root. Where's my Caldery? Right, let's try that. Evulum. The scent it produces is considered overpowering by some, but it is said to stimulate the senses and rejuvenate aching bones. It has many short, pretty leaves. Many short, pretty leaves. Wouldn't call those particularly pretty. Wouldn't call those particularly short. Yeah. I'm still not... I thought that one was Palliance. Oh, we're going to another page here. I told you this would build up. What's the name they just gave us? Evulum. could be that. The scent it produces is considered overpowering by some, but it's said to stimulate the senses and rejuvenate aching bones. Eviolum has many short, pretty leaves. See, now I'm thinking that might be Eviolum rather than whatever we said it was. So I might change the name on that label. We'll keep it in yellow and we'll keep it on that shelf. Alright, who's up? Service. I'm being harassed by loonies shouting about the redemption, saying they're going to set it free, whatever the hell that means. Well, they can take their seeds of whatever, woken something or other nonsense, and stick it where the sun don't shine. That's in Grimsby. I'm not joining their damn cult. I just want to tend my garden in peace. I'm looking for some larkshine to drive them away if they come round again. Well, you're in luck, because I believe I have some larkshine. In Miel's. Where's Miel's? Should be around here. There it is. Lyle of Neptune, also called Truthsayer. This plant will force a person to tell the truth when eaten. The sparsely petalled pale flowers give off a strong scent. Sparsely pale flowers, strong scent. Sparsely petalled flowers, though, yeah. Oh, we know that one now. That's confirmed, isn't it? Let's just make that purple. Into me M's. That's Larkshine. That's Lemon Thingy. I don't know about here, maybe? Mary's Breath. Mountain Estuary. Mellow Glow. Bennett. Okay. Alright, well that's the day. Don't think there's anywhere else for us to go. I think, did I not say that we'd probably only had time for one more? So okay, so that was the one more. So yeah, so we'll leave it there, I guess. Some interesting developments. I think there's definitely 3 factions that we can side with to bring different endings. There's the Sisterhood. It's kind of seen as the good ending, and I'm pretty sure that's the one I went down the first time I played this. There's the Cult of Dendru, who want to awaken this beast. I think that's pretty much considered the bad ending, which I didn't follow. And then there's the Hunter, Forest, who wants to hunt the beast. So that could be something that we look at doing. I've only seen him a couple of times. He may come back in and try to recruit us, but I guess we'll find out. But thanks very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this, and if you did, then please do hit the like button on the video and subscribe to the channel as well, which would be fantastic. And I hope to see you again for more Strange Horticulture. Bye for now.